So I made a short film. I want to take a second and just say thank you to any of you that watched it, left all the comments, and even reached out to me to give me your thoughts. I worked really hard, so when you guys tell me that you really felt for the character or that it unsettled you or anything, it means a lot to me. I was really excited for this one because I finally got to work with an actress, whatever the term is, I don't even know anymore. Anyway, I didn't have to star in it myself, which really freed me up to do more with the camera, and frankly, Carter Bostwick, who plays the girl, is much better than me. I knew I needed to keep this film under 10 minutes to really test myself, so I had to convey the character's motivation and endear her to the audience in the most efficient way possible. This opening tracking shot was really frustrating to pull off. I don't have a real dolly, so I was using my Zhiyun Crane 3 gimbal, if that's even how you say that, which is great, but it's definitely not perfectly smooth, which is the style I really love. So to fix this, I shot the scene in 60 FPS and slowed it down around 60% to get that smooth dolly feel. It took like 15 takes and it's still shakier than I'd like, but hey, good enough.
To talk over if I do a behind the scenes video.
And you must use your hands.
I do that for real though. That's not I actually just do that. So yeah, I feel like I should just scream at you. Just like I'm talking, we're like, yeah, we had a great time. There's a lot of synergy on set, and then I play me just yelling at you. Okay.
When we came to the actual phone call, I was super lucky to get in touch with a much bigger YouTuber than me to do the voice of the father character, Phoenician Sailor. He does these amazing ASMR videos with a ton of production value, so when he actually emailed me back, I cried a little. The cool thing about this scene is that Carter actually hadn't listened to the phone call prior to shooting, so what you're seeing is her genuine first reaction to hearing that message, which I thought was pretty awesome. In my opinion, this is the most important scene in the film, so I was pumped when she just absolutely nailed it.
Look at you, Buck. Oh, sorry. I know you hate that. But I'll see you soon. Bye.
I shot this short film with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K on a 25 and 12mm lens because I didn't feel like spending a ton of money on a speed booster. I like these lenses for the price, but I do wish the 25 was a bit softer and the 12 had more shallow depth of field. Overall though, I highly recommend the Pocket 4K camera to any DIY filmmaker on a low budget. It's great and shoots in RAW, so I could do a lot of post-process work and grading while still keeping the quality. This was great because I wanted to give this film more of a look than my other work. I took more of a risk with the coloring, and overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out, though I'm pretty amateur when it comes to color grading. For the ending sequence, I really wanted to give it an ethereal feel, like she could have been imagining everything or something. This is why the grade and contrast changes so much for the shot of the hand kind of coming out of the darkness. Hopefully it seemed like she might not even be seeing it for real. I did the soundtrack myself using Pro Tools and their MIDI instruments. It's pretty simple, but I added some strings at the end to give it a little more tension. The hand and arm you see is actually mine. I went through like 2 hours of makeup to add wrinkles and age spots since I'm 23 and don't look old yet, despite feeling 40 because of the stress. Anyway, you can barely tell because I went with such a simple and dark lighting setup, we just put a lamp under our hands.
For a couple seconds. Now start to bring it in really slowly, straight, yep. Really slowly, slower, yeah. Keep coming. Hesitate. Hold that for a little bit. Start coming again, really slow. Yep. Bring it in. Yep.
Actually, the entire film was lit with lamps. I have these big soft boxes, but every time I tried to use one, it just seemed too artificial, and I lost a lot of the shadows that I needed to keep things scary. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch Liar. It means the world to me, and I hope you enjoyed this little look into the making of and all the things that come with the do-it-yourself style of filmmaking. I hope you'll subscribe and stay tuned so I can make more short films, original music, and just keep being creative, really. I'll see you next time. Thanks.